Uh, Hello, I'm a Maple Leaf fan. Welcome to the post game. I'm gonna kick you live to the post game after the Leafs won 4-2 against the New Jersey Devils. Enjoy this.
To be in his first ever NHL game in the way he played.
Yeah, phenomenal. Really happy for him, but also not surprising. I think he's shown in his time here, and certainly training camp this year coming in, his potential, his skill set, and the belief that's growing there. So awesome to see. Great way to get our first win of the year, and for him to have a great first game and earn a victory. Tough circumstances too, so he played great.
What do you think of Max and Steven coming in on tryouts and new guys to the team and contributing tonight?
Yeah, they're very good players. So, whatever the circumstances coming in, I think everyone knows what they've done in the league, how they've established themselves, the impact they can make. So, over the course of 82 games, you want everyone stepping up, contributing offensively, defensively, and those guys do a good job in all areas. So thrilled to see them get on the board.
Do you think it is that guys on the bottom six get on the board early and start to feel part of it?
I think in general, I know it's boring and whatnot, but you're just trying to approach it day by day, and we want everyone contributing to accomplish what we want to accomplish. You need everyone on board, making big plays with and without the puck, capitalizing on opportunities, creating opportunities, being difference makers in that area, and they certainly brought the energy to start the game today. Their lines got on the board was huge, so that's why we really like our team, the type of mix we have, the depth that we have, so something we want to build on. Pardon?
Can you take us through your goal?
I just liked our execution defensively, and it's just simple play and just getting to our spots, skating off the puck. Max did a good job pushing out. Just got it up there to him, and I just tried to come underneath with speed. Max put it right in the perfect spot for me, so I was able to have a little bit of time to take it to my left and get the goalie moving and put it where I wanted. So happy to see it going.
What's going on with the power play?
Yeah, we haven't executed very well, obviously. You're not. There's always things to work at, and it's a long season. It's a grind, and certainly a very important part of the game. So we'll obviously take a look at it, work at it, and get better because it needs to be better.
How about three goals by your bottom six in the first period? What specific flaws were you able to exploit from the Devils' execution?
I think we just wanted to jump on the forecheck, and all those guys, I think really all four lines can do that very, very well. Play a heavy game, wear teams down, force turnovers, and be strong around their net. We talk a lot about winning net fronts, and that certainly showed, I thought, in the first period, and they came up big, made some great plays, and built a nice lead for us. Thank you.
Last one, guys. First two games, how's it been?
Honestly, it's been pretty seamless. I think a lot of us have been around the league for a while now, and even though Sheldon was here for a long time, I think Chief did a good job in the offseason just communicating with everyone, just really starting to kind of build the relationships and the type of atmosphere that he wanted, and the way training camp went and the things he's been preaching. I think guys have embraced it really well, and he's been awesome. So really happy to get him his first win today.
Absolute professional. He was calm, steady, looked big all game, right from the get-go. It was nice to watch.
For you, how did it feel, and what were you happy about with your performance tonight?
I think our line played fast. We played hard on pucks, and I think we were smart with it. We tried to play in their zone as much as possible, and we were able to get a couple in there because of it.
How difficult was it for you to sit out yesterday's game, and did that serve as a bit of motivation for how you played tonight at all?
I want to contribute and play every game, but that's just the nature of the business, and I was ready today when I was called on.
What do you think was missing from your training camp, if anything, and did you make like an adjustment coming into this one?
Yeah, no real adjustments. Sometimes things don't necessarily go your way or the way that you anticipate them to, but it's trusting the process and trusting that what's worked for you before and playing hard and playing simple is going to show results.
3 goals by your bottom 6 in the first period. What specific flaws were you able to exploit from the Devils?
I think it was more just a focus on our game, focus on getting pucks behind their D, and if we do that, we have the bodies and the speed and the skill to make plays and find the back of the net.
What's it like playing with Lawrence?
It's great. Big body, good stick, knows how to make plays as well, and isn't afraid to get in on the forecheck, which is great.
And what was it like in the dressing room after this game? Heard some cheering. What was that moment like for you?
It was good. It was a lot of noise. I was just trying to get in my seat, honestly. But it's a good feeling. Better than quiet.
I'm sure you imagine what this moment would be like. Just kind of what was the feeling leading up to this game, knowing when you found out you were getting in?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of emotions for me to handle. Honestly, I just wanted to make it like any other game for my performance sake. But of course, I try to enjoy as much as possible too. But it was a little bit of a back and forth there. How I handle it, not getting too emotional.
Was your family? I know it's pretty early in Sweden, but were they able to stay up and watch it somehow?
Pretty sure they did, yeah.
Did you talk to them in the last 24 hours?
By text message. I didn't want to call them, honestly, because I know they would be pretty emotional. So I just wanted to stick to myself this past 24 hours. But no, they definitely watched it. They watched yesterday's game too, just because I was on the bench. So I'm pretty sure they tried to watch as much as possible, at least. Yeah.
How did you feel? Maybe last year when you were called up a few times to back up. How did that work out for you? You think?
Like how it felt last year?
Really, was it a learning experience for you?
Yeah, for sure. Just to get to know how things work up here. I mean, like when you don't know stuff, me at least get kind of nervous because I don't want to know what to expect. So just knowing the day-to-day life and helps a lot for sure. And talking to getting to know a bunch of the guys too a little bit. So.
Talk about the nerves. The first save, how much confidence did that give you, and how did it settle you into the game, making that first save?
Honestly, can't remember the first save right now, but just getting to feel the puck will help you a lot. It's always going to help you to get a few easy ones, but you can't always get that. But once you do, I mean, you're very, very thankful, of course.
When did you find out you were getting this start?
Can't remember. Yesterday. Sometime, yeah.
Yeah. And did anyone give you any advice? Say anything to you before the game?
Yeah. I mean, just being there for me, positive, telling me to have fun and taking the pressure out of it a little bit. I think most guys did a good job in that, and I really appreciate it. I mean, Stoli and Waller too. Just same thing, just telling me to have fun and play my game.
Just for the debut to have gone this well too, how happy are you with that?
I mean, of course, it's better. I think it was definitely not a perfect game. I think there's some things to work on, but it felt good. The guys played good, blocked a lot of shots too. So it's better than losing for sure. I always take that.
Do you remember any of your tough saves? Anyone stand out?
I remember being on my stomach. No, yeah, I mean. The one in the PK, they were nice since it's kind of my fault we had that PK, so I was happy with that one.
Did the coach say anything in particular to you prior to the game?
Same thing, just like telling me to have fun, showing we're taking the pressure out of it, and just tell me to enjoy this. Really, it's not much else you can do.
Is it tough to think of having fun when it's your first NHL start?
Yeah, for sure. It's tough, but I think I had fun today. So yeah, I did a good job in that.
How Dennis handled things tonight. The beast.
Calm, cool, collected, just like the other big boy we got. Yeah, he looked like a vet in there tonight. Obviously a lot of high-end skill up and down their lineup, and he just was so poised in that. So it's great to see a young guy like that. So I'm excited to see what he's got after this.
What did it feel like to score the first real goal for the team you grew up cheering for?
That was pretty cool. Even just we had a good start to the game with Bobby's goal, and I think after that first one, you kind of get that goal juice, and the boys kind of feed off of that a little bit. So our line was feeling it pretty good. And then, again, I keep going back to it, but it's just so easy. You just play our game, and good things happen. So, it just starts with a good forecheck. We got the puck out to the slot, and I was fortunate enough to I got all of it on that backhander. Every once in a while I catch one like that. So, but no, it felt pretty good seeing that thing go in.
Going back to Dennis, just how much does everyone before a game like this feed off a guy going through something like that?
It's very special. Again, I think Paul Maurice said it. You can have a great, illustrious career with all these accolades, but you only get one first NHL game. So obviously the guys in front of him here tonight wanted to do something special for him, and you could see guys were laying out and blocking shots and stuff. But when the pucks got by, he was there to stop the door or shut the door. So like I said, it's great to see a young guy like that, and we're all super excited for him.
What stood out about how Bobby kind of came into the lineup and made an impact?
Yeah, it's he's a great player, and when you have the depth that we do, obviously some guys are going to come out, maybe not when they deserve to, and it's an unfortunate part of the business, but like I said, that's a good problem to have. It keeps your guys competitive, and it's that inner competitiveness that keeps the bus going forward, and that's how you win hockey games, because if when you get lackadaisical and guys are content, then it's easy to kind of sit back and take things for granted. So seeing Bobby come in here and do what he did, it was great to play with him, and even Revo coming out. It's again, he was playing great hockey, and him and Camphor and I were doing some great things, and Bobby stepped in and did it flawlessly too. So that just gives the coach some peace of mind that it doesn't matter who he's got on that fourth line, that we're going to show up and just play our game. We're not going to do things out of our comfort zone. We're just going to play simple, and we've had success over throughout training camp and the last couple of games as well.
How about you? You had a short season now and starting game too. How are you feeling overall?
I feel pretty good. These back-to-backs don't get easier as I get older, and I'm not even that old, but no, I felt pretty good. Training camp was tough, and it conditioned us to be prepared for this. We knew we were going to start back-to-back like this, and I think the guys answered pretty well. Coming off a win or a loss in Montreal that we thought we could have deserved better. Had a bunch of shots, and we just didn't have that puck luck. So tonight it was nice to see the puck going in.
Stephen, how does your style fit the way Craig wants to play?
I think he just likes it, a little more old school, and it's a winning formula. You look back at the winning teams over the past, few seasons. You obviously have your skilled guys that are, gifted, and they can make all the plays, and those guys are going to do their thing. But you want big bodies and guys who can skate and stuff that create that energy, and kind of that's like the identity of the team. So when you can come in and bang and skate and go to the net, and every once in a while bang one in like we did tonight, it's a lot of fun, and it's fun playing that way. That's the kind of style that does well in the playoffs, and if you want a long season, you guys are going to do that. So us, our bottom six, we're happy to do stuff like that.
You said your dad gave you the passion. I'm just wondering, I know it's been a busy back-to-back, have you checked in on him? What's he think about this?
I checked my phone. He just said, "How are you going to top that on Saturday night?" I said, "I don't know, man. We'll see." But like I said, I don't know if we're going to be doing this every single night in and night out for the whole season. But definitely, I got my foot on the gas, and I'm feeling really good right now. So I'm just hoping to keep this going.
3 goals by your bottom six in the first period. Were there any specific flaws from the Devils' execution that you were able to exploit?
We just came out hard. I think they obviously had a tough schedule coming back from Europe, and I think this was their first game back. I'm not too positive, but I've been through something like that before, and it's kind of tough to get your legs back going, but it's the NHL, and you got to come prepared, and I think we did a good job just coming out firing on all cylinders. And like I said, it's not the prettiest game that our fourth line plays, but it's effective, and obviously you can see the results when we're rolling over. So we just got to keep that up. It's obviously easier said than done, but if we do that, we're just going to keep having success.
Easier to learn the system? Is it getting easier for you to learn the system compared to the last one?
I mean, winning formula is winning formula, and it's all generally pretty much the same. Again, it's so simple, but like I said, again, it's another thing to go out and do it night in and night out consistently. It's the consistent part is the hardest part. You can every once in a while you can have a good game when all things are going, but it's the nights when guys are flat and banged up and you're not feeling too well that you really have to dig in and try to grind and get to that game, because when that happens, you see the results.
Yeah, I thought he was solid. I mean, he got tested, on their power play for sure, and he came up big. I thought he made some real good saves for us, and very happy for him.
Did you sense any nerves?
I mean, he looked fine before the game, and to me, he looked pretty calm in net overall. He's tracking the puck well, playing it. I mean, he looked pretty calm to me.
You were gone before you big time.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they were. I thought they were really good tonight. They just hounded on the forecheck and playing hard down low, and got rewarded with some, greasy goals around the net, which we gotta keep improving on that, and we're getting there.
When a guy is scratched one night and scores the next, is that like a coaching strategy? You sort of go, yeah, that worked.
No. I mean, we have extra guys, so not everybody can play every night, and you got to try to put a lineup together you think's the most effective that night. So that's all that was.
What do you think's happening with the power play that it looks sort of scrabbled?
Just our entries aren't very good, for one. We're just, both teams we played, the line's pretty stacked, right? And we're not putting pucks in and just going and work and getting them back. So that's one area. And the other area for me is it's just we're not attacking and shooting enough. Like, we're kind of passing it around, we're looking to pass it in the net rather than, just attacking and shooting, getting pucks there, recoveries and things like that. So, and there were some plays that are there. We're just not seeing them right now. We're not quick enough making them. We had a backdoor play to Riley. It's just, if it's quicker, it's a goal, right? There's plays there, but they're not seeing it clean right now. We gotta, look at some video with them and then work on it.
Why do you think discipline has been a bit of an issue? Are guys just too amped up early?
Yeah,
or
maybe. I mean, we got to be better for sure. It's there's 3 penalties for me that they're non-negotiables. There's no reason for them.
What do you appreciate about Lawrence's game?
I mean, he's a second and third effort guy, but he's smart, knows how to play the game the right way defensively. He has a real good stick, and he's big and long, gets in the way. That's really what his game is.